Oh my gosh, my face is so red. I'm so sweaty. That class, so hard. My hair looks crazy. That's okay. Just woke up. I'm signing up for a soulcycle class today. I haven't been in, honestly, like 2 weeks, which doesn't seem that long, but I've been traveling a lot lately, so it feels like forever. There's a 9:30 class that has a good amount of spots open. I'm gonna do that. There are certain instructors that I will sit front row for, and certain instructors that I'm like, no, it's a second row type of class, and it tends to be like the way more intense, or the instructors that have like a big cult following, like their classes are always full. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick second row. I signed up for 9:30. It's 7:30 right now, so I have a good amount of time to get ready. I do like to leave kind of early for these classes because every now and then it's like a 30-minute drive, but every now and then I end up in a lot of traffic, and I have missed 2 classes before, which is very unlike me, but you can't control traffic. So I tend to leave like an hour early now, and then I just sit in my car and do some work. I love a good spin class, and SoulCycle's classes are really fun. I also think they've helped so much with my running endurance. I signed up for my second half marathon in October. I'm doing the Run Disney Wine and Dine half marathon with one of my best friends ever, so I'm really, really excited to be running with someone too. But I've been starting to get back like into running weekly and like I do like right now I'm in like two 30-minute runs a week, and then on the weekend I have like a mileage run. And my 30-minute runs have been significantly easier in the last 2 months. And I think it's largely to do because of the SoulCycle classes. Like, I think my endurance has just gone up so much with those. And I'm not one, I love a good sprint session, but I'm not one to like necessarily get myself to do those very frequently. So SoulCycle like fills that sprint high intensity, like get my heart rate crazy up and like love that. So all in all, they've really helped my endurance, and they're fun. So that's what we're gonna do today. I was supposed to have a run scheduled today, but there is a lot of snow and ice outside, so I don't think I'm gonna end up doing that. It also feels like 10 degrees, and I don't love cold weather running to start. My requirement is like it has to be above 30 degrees for me to run outside. It also just like the sidewalks are completely covered and the streets are covered in snow right now too. So probably not my safest option. So SoulCycle it is. Really liked having my hair slicked back. My hair is super thin, so I always felt like when I did slick my hair back, it just kind of made me look a little bald. But I've started doing it a little bit more recently, and now I can't not have my hair slicked back for like especially a SoulCycle, because you're like on a bike, and I hate it when like the hair falls into my face. On a run or other workout, it's fine because like you're moving forward and your hair's going backwards. I put oil in my hair last night, so it's already a little bit slick. I'm just using the Day styling cream just to help it hold itself in place. I want to get like a bristle brush to do this because the more plasticky ones definitely don't work as well, and I have to go back and use my hand to like slick everything back and fill in the little gaps of like scalp that the plasticky bristles make. But for now, this works. My arms are tired already. Oh my gosh. Definitely not my best slick back, but that just might have to work for now because my arms are tired and I've already redone it twice, and it's just not the day for a good slick back. I love love this little pink scrunchie that's in my hair with a little bow. It was one my mom made for me, I think, back in high school, and it's still one of my favorite scrunchies. There's rarely a time where I leave the house or I'm just at home and I don't have 3 drinks, especially in the morning. So today we have a Bloom Sparkling Energy for caffeine, Minerals and Chill Electrolyte, my favorite electrolytes ever. I love the ingredients and I love the way my body feels drinking them, and water, of course. I got here kind of early. It's 8:58 and my class doesn't start until 9:30. I was a little worried that the roads were going to be really icy. Thankfully, just the side roads were, and like the roads in my neighborhood were, and the highway was fine, which was good. So we got here with plenty enough time to spare. I'm gonna edit a TikTok or 2, I think, or come up with some content for the day for my business and my personal, just give my time a little more purpose before we head in. Finish this because I'm very sluggish today. It took me so long to fall asleep last night, which I hate nights like that. It's not even that I woke up in the middle of the night, like I slept completely soundly through the night, but it just took me like hours to fall asleep. The most annoying thing ever. So we're running on a little less sleep than normal today, and that's just gonna be okay, and we're gonna have a good day and then probably go to bed very early. Oh my gosh, my face is so red. I'm so sweaty. That class, so hard. I love taking Elle's classes at Westport, Connecticut SoulCycle. It's always the best music ever. So intense. I'm finding it so hard to talk right now. I'm so out of breath still. I'm like, you know, when you work out really hard or like you sprint or run really hard and like your whole body just feels shaky in a good way, like in a fatigued, I did something hard way. That's me right now. Like, same thing as like if you have a really big arm day and then you go to lift something with your arm and you feel like your coordination's a little bit lost because your stability muscles were used so much in the workout that now like you go to pick up your water bottle and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna knock it over. That's what my whole body feels like right now. It was a really good class, very arm intensive, which SoulCycle classes, like, they always have an arm portion to the class, but they're not always, like, the arm portion is sometimes really bicep heavy or tricep heavy. Today was all shoulders, and we were doing like these holding the weights in front of us. Granted, they're like 3-pound weights. Some instructors who do like, sometimes I'll take both 5-pound and 3-pound weights. Like if the instructor does them more like bicep heavy and tricep, I'll go for the 5 pounds. But oh my gosh, we were doing these things like holding the weights in front of us, and like we never put our arms down for a whole like 4 minutes. I had to drop the weights like 2 minutes, and I was like, this is crazy. If you've never been to Westport, Connecticut before, it's so cute and it has the best shopping in the area, I think. There's a Lululemon here, and they have some fun new arrivals that I kind of want to go and see and maybe try on just to, you know my sizes in case I decide to purchase. But I don't always come over here because it's like half an hour plus from where I live. So I like to make the day, the trip worth it. I also at some point have to stop and get nail polish remover because I don't own any. And this is the current state of my nails. They are awful. I tried picking off the nail polish like in warm water and only got that far, and I just kind of gave up on my right hand. I was like, this isn't worth it. I don't have any nail polish remover right now, and I need to get some, and then I'm gonna repaint my nail. Oh my gosh, I'm just finding it so hard to talk still. I'm gonna repaint my nails later today. I'm gonna go home, shower, get ready, all that, paint my nails, and then I think I'm gonna have a little work day out. I've been stuck in the house for 2 days, and I'm really feeling antsy to get out and just be out of the house. I think I might go to a Starbucks and do some work for a little bit and maybe get a fun little decaf coffee or refresher. Or honestly, I've been in the mood for matcha. I'm not a huge matcha at Starbucks fan, actually. I'm not going to get matcha. Probably a coffee.
Let's be real. I'm a coffee girl. So that's the plan.
Okay, I picked up some nail polish remover, cotton balls, and a fun new pink nail polish color. This is my favorite nail polish ever. It is one of the cheapest options. I think this was $4 from CVS. I feel like it might even be $1 cheaper at Target, but it lasts so long, and we're gonna fix these awful nails while my hair dries. Before we do that, we're gonna pack up my work bag because I wanna go work at Starbucks for the afternoon after we've had a snow day for like the last, gosh, it feels like forever. Realistically, it's been like a day and a half, but I just feel like I've been stuck inside and I need to get out. So going to Starbucks and working there for the afternoon will be my little out adventure of the day.
Pretty impressed with myself. I don't think I got a single dent or scratch on my nail getting everything into my car. I'm going to mobile order my Starbucks now so that when I get there I can just grab it and sit down and get right to work and not have any distractions. I tend to stick with the same coffee order when it comes to Starbucks, but I've been switching it up lately, which by switching it up I mean adding a different non-dairy cold foam every time because I love having the non-dairy cold foam option, and Starbucks is really the only place that does a non-dairy cold foam, and this girl can't eat dairy, loves that. So I got a grande iced shaken espresso decaf because it's already the afternoon and I want to be able to sleep tonight, with almond milk, and then I kept the 2 pumps of classic that it normally comes with, and then I did strawberry cold foam on top. I ended up leaving Starbucks a little bit earlier than I had planned to. I feel a migraine coming on, and the lights and just the noises of the espresso machines and stuff were starting to bother me a little bit. So I'm gonna head home now and try and do a little bit more work there. Fun fact about me, I have chronic daily headaches, and then I also get migraine spikes every now and then. Haven't figured out a solution. I've had these since 6th or 7th grade. Gosh, how old am I? I'm 23. So that would have been when I was like, how old are you in 6th grade? 10? No, that doesn't seem right. 11? It's 11 minus 23. So like 12. Did I do that right? Oh my gosh, migraine's coming on when I can't do that mental math in my head. So anyhow, for over 10 years now, I've had headaches that I've dealt with, and I try not to let it bother my life as much as possible, and I know what my headache triggers are for the most part, and I know how to fix them. Sometimes they're not fixable, like in this case, now that I have a migraine coming on. I try not to let them knock me down so much. I think my pain tolerance has gone up a lot over the last 10 years, which honestly, I'm very grateful for that. Just try to push through, and some days just that doesn't work, and then some days we just sit in the dark and quiet. I have some emails that I need to create, some email campaigns for my brand to send out. So I'm going to try and work on those. Typically, we send out about 1 or 2 a week, and normally I'll do the week's worth every Monday, either the 1 or 2. But I'm trying to be a little bit better and just set myself up for a little more success and do them for the entire month on the first day of the month. So I'm going to finish up February's, and then I think I'm going to try and plan out March's so that March 1st I can go in and just design them and get them all set up. Every now and then some things have to change, like products, if we have something new come in or something sells out before we think it will, I'll have to go back in and update those, but those updates are much more simple than coming up with the full email. So that's my goal. We'll see what actually happens.
It's the next day now, and yesterday's plans for filming really didn't go as planned at all. I ended up with a migraine for the rest of the evening, so just took it easy work-wise and just had a chill evening at home. So I thought I'd come back today and finish up this video. I definitely like yesterday evening and this morning, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just scrap all the footage that I had yesterday and I'll just decide to start filming like a different day or when I feel better or when I have more going on. And then so I had like that thought in my head, and then it's like devil and angel on my shoulder this morning. The other angel on my shoulder was like, you know what, Kerrigan, like you wanted this for so long. You wanted to post on YouTube, like long form content for so long. Like you have the video footage, just post it. And honestly, I haven't watched any of the footage from yesterday. So I'm saying this now and I could go back and watch it all and be like, wow, that's really not how I pictured or planned it would be. But I'm still going to post it anyhow. I'm still going to edit it. I'm still going to post it because I made a goal this year that I wanted to start posting on YouTube. And I started with shorts, like started easing my way into it. And I've really kind of put off posting on YouTube, honestly, since middle school. Like I've wanted this for a long time. I even have old video that I shot on my phone horizontally because I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. And then I would always just chicken out, or I would think that I didn't get the right footage or nothing look like how I wanted it to. And in hindsight, I should just post it, but I was scared. So I'm here now, here posting this now. Really excited to be doing this. I think it's really fun. There's a lot more so this summer that I really want to document in my business journey. But I think it'll also just be fun to document the little days in between, any vacations that I have, trips I have, being able to share a little bit more behind the scenes and just a little bit more in my personal life. Like TikToks and Instagram Reels can only go so far. They're fun to do, but you really can only show such a small snippet of your life. So I think this will be fun to do. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to do it. It was one of those things that I just put off, and I was like, you know what? When I'm feeling more confident, or when I'm feeling more put together, or when I have more interesting things happening in my life, that's when I'll start a YouTube channel. And I think that's one of the most dangerous forms of thinking when you have a goal or something you want to accomplish, because you're never going to have all those things. You're never going to feel like every single piece is perfectly placed so that now you can start your goal. So this is me starting my goal regardless, showing up for myself, my business, my future self, my future businesses, and thanks for being here.